See, my thing is to knowing that aliens exist is to know that if Mars was destroyed all those years ago with nuclear technology, and that's something that we thought as a human civilization that we created, it got to be some type of something in there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Well, some reason why they want to keep going over there to look at what?
You exactly. And then, like what I was saying about us being dominant species, just the simplest things to let you know, like, think about it. China, they've been wearing these masks for years and decades. It took us to actually get the shit to where we had to cover our face. And look, we've been put faces on the masks and everything. They've been going around wearing blue and white masks for 20 years. As soon as we had to wear them motherfuckers, put style on. You know what I mean?
They've been had to wear. Why ain't nobody never said nothing about that? Because China always polluted, so they walk around wearing masks. Long time
exactly.
ago. Before this shit, I never even thought.
For 20 years, you've never seen a person in China wear a different color mask other than the standard one. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that just lets you know that we come from kings, man. We come from kings. Like, people get on us about, oh, well, black people wear gold and this and that. We don't care about things like it's in our DNA. That's why.
Right.
That's why I feel good for us to wear it, because it's in our DNA. That's where we come from. You go back and look at the kings. They had the girls. They had more than one wife. They had all the gold. Look.
What you just said, hold on. Like, I ain't gonna say it. I'm gonna get in trouble saying some shit. Now keep going.
Go ahead. Keep going.
Well, no, I ain't gonna get in trouble by nobody, but you know. But like you said, kings be having all the good. You know, people be like, "Oh, you a king or you a king?" Yeah, the king had more than one girl, motherfucker. If I'm a king, then
yeah, exactly.
Exactly. And that's what every one of them was on some other shit.
Yeah, and it's in our DNA. You know what I'm saying?
That probably be the problem. Not just But yeah, bro, let me see what else I got going. You know, I ain't got no new system or nothing, bro. I ain't getting no new system since Grand Theft Auto 5, and that keep coming out. I'm on the game. That came out like 3 times. It was about to come out on the PlayStation 5, which I'm sick of that. So,
oh, yeah, they gonna drop that Grand Theft Auto 6.
They ain't dropping 5, nigga.
Again?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, on the PlayStation 5.
But that's it's because like what they doing now is going to the updates. Like you know, they it was talked about that it ain't gonna be no more disc. So all your games is like streaming. You know what I'm saying?
It came out already twice.
But I'm saying what it is, all of them is being updated. It's new maps, new everything. You know what I mean?
Not Grand Theft Auto.
The only thing that don't change, I guess, is story mode, I guess.
Right, yeah, that's what I'm saying. They need to drop 6. But you know when they drop it, that shit gonna be hot. That's when I'm gonna finally jump in. They gonna be 10 years after the old one came out.
Yeah.
I see you and Trav always talking about, my nigga T-Lo, you and Trav always talking about Warzone. I'm thinking WWF Warzone. What's Warzone? What?
Yeah, shout out T-Lo, man.
Remember the show we did in, I think, Marlette,
Michigan.
That was fun, bro. That was one of the fun. You was tripping, but that was a fun night.
That was Big Marlette right there.
You can't say that wasn't no fun night, bro.
Yeah, it was, man. We had a good time, man.
I don't know where everybody else was at. I don't know how it was just you, me, and Travis. I don't know what was going on.
Yeah, it was just us, man. They wanted us.
Then we got free stuff the whole night. You was like, what? All right.
Yeah. Yeah, we turned up.
Well, yeah, what's Warzone, bro?
Warzone is the Call of Duty, man. It's Call of Duty, man. That shit fire, man. I play that shit every night, man. Any free time that I have, I sit in front of the TV, man, and play, man.
What you got it on?
Then it's like, I got it on PlayStation, man. You know, I'm PlayStation, man. I bet you Xbox.
Right, but I ain't got it. I ain't got no PlayStation 4 or Xbox One. So
Oh, okay.
it's Warzone the
But
new
yeah, I'm on PlayStation. But what's crazy about it, if you had an Xbox, man, we could cross play, man. So
They
you
let
can
you do
play
that
with
now?
me. Yep. So I'm assuming that they're gonna do that more with newer games and stuff because right now you can
Xbox.
play like Fortnite. You can play Fortnite from your station to my station. You can do
I know they got
Call of
Minecraft
Duty.
like that.
Yeah, they got some shit. They got quite a few games that can do it, but I think they're gonna really release that with the new systems.
Ooh. Yeah, the new one's gonna be something else. But
Yeah.
what's up with the smoke in Michigan, bro? Man, when they became legal, I was like, what the hell? I was just there and I was like, I was in Detroit and went to
Billions.
the dispensaries.
Yeah, it's $1 billion industry, man. And I encourage everybody to all invest in that, man. It's growing to something, man. Like I don't want to say too much, but man, I'm knee deep in it, man. Like
You an
I love
investor.
growing.
Okay.
I love growing, man. It's real good for the soul, man. Like you feel a whole nother accomplishment when you know what I'm saying, out there. It's like raising kids, man.
Yeah. And
Like I go in there, talk to them, I play them music, classical music. Like, man, I be in there, man.
do you name them like personally or?
Yeah, I do when I'm actually making a strand. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm making a strand, and then I can name it whatever I want. But if you start from clone or seeds from a certain type of strand, then that's what it is.
Right. You don't want to change it, do nothing like that.
No.
When you make a strand, that's like a hybrid, like what me and Q was talking about?
Oh yeah. That's all that that's all I try to farm is hybrid marijuana. So you know that's the key because it's a lot to it, man. When you I explain a little bit about it. When you basically trying to cross strand two different strands, you will basically turn that strand to hermaphrodite, and then you basically feed the other plant those the once you make it down into like pollinate the plant, and then you feed the other plant that. That's how it is to make a strand. But once you make that strand with that plant, what you do is you clip clones, and whatever clones that you put, you just make sure that those clones are not hermaphrodites, and you get the ones that's females, and then you just plant those, and that's how you cross strand and create your own strand.
So it's like that blue light shit and that northern shit. They fucked and had a baby, and then this shit over here, and these two over here, they fucked and they had a baby, and then them two fucked and had a baby. That's what that shit was.
Yeah.
You remember that shit? Where that's from?
I forget.
Pineapple Express. They was talking about all that shit sound like what you was talking about.
Yeah, like it's really fun, man. It's fun, man. People say it's time consuming, but if you just map out your strategy, man, you have it to where it's a lot of shit, man. From what I learned, like I've been growing out for over a year, you know what I'm saying? And like really, it was fun. Like a lot of my other grower friends, like they tell me all the time they've never seen too many people advance the way that I advanced, you know what I'm saying, in this small period of time. Because I fuck with people that grow for 12, 15 years and my shit just as good as theirs, you know what I'm saying? So, but I told them that comes from, gaining knowledge from people like us, you know what I'm saying? Not going through the same mess ups that they had, you know what I mean?
learning, man. That's what I'm saying. Gotta keep it learning. And then you gotta keep
Yep.
it going. But you know, we both from the crib, Saginaw, bro. Do you think Saginaw got a curse, bro?
That what?
Do you think Saginaw have a curse?
On what? On what? No, like what specific topic did you think this curse on? Music?
No, like I don't know if you ever seen this show on Amazon called The Hun of Saginaw. He be at the library, he be at the Temple Theater, he be at on Broadway and that on Hamilton. Like if you watch this stuff, you'd be like, damn. Some stuff you never even thought of, but it makes sense because you know the old ass Hoyt Library down. They always told us that shit was haunted. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I don't know how true the old stories is, but what I did come to find out that do you know that Saginaw, well, let's just say, all right, you know where like next year is? You remember where next year is?
What?
Right, like right off the highway right there. Right there was the battlefield of the Indians back in the day. And there was a lot of deaths, a lot of bad stuff going on. They fought right here in Saginaw, pretty much, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel that we living on top of that, you know what I mean?
On top of it?
I mean, yeah. So like I feel like if believe in stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? And you think that it's cursed, well, you know, I just throw it in there that we did build this whole everything on top of the battle. You know what I mean?
And the Indian tribe was there was the Chippewas or something like that. But that makes
sense.
Like
Saginaw, Chippewas, those different tribes fought right here on this very land.
Right, because Saginaw, a native name, that's what Saginaw is. So that's even, damn, yeah, that makes sense. It's saying in the 1819 Treaty of Saginaw. That makes sense that the city itself, like being in this city, or I don't know, man. We know how it is.
Right.
Damn.
But hey, one thing I can say though, I'm thankful for being from. At first, I used to be like, man, why I had to be from Saginaw, man? Out of all places in the world, why did I have to be Saginaw? But I'm thankful for it, man, because I'm going to learn now. Like with all the traveling and stuff I've been doing, man, I feel like if you put a person from Saginaw anywhere in the United States, they will survive. They will survive.
Man, people ask me how I did it.
Yeah. You will survive, man, because like from what we come from, man, fucked up here. So anything be better, you know, somewhere else, and then you get adapt to it, you know what's going on, and put some little Saginaw swag with it, man, you'll be the man wherever you go.
They'll see it. They just tell how the way you act and everything. They like, oh yeah, he ain't from here. Yeah. They like that shit.
Yeah. I didn't know. They was gonna play out walk. I ain't around here.
They be saying that, man. Well, what you and your team been doing in this pandemic, bro? It's been a wild year for some people, but for some people it's been a good year.
Man, real estate. I got my real estate popping. I've been into that, but I just took the time out more since the pandemic. I got our promotion company is set to launch in December. Four Brothers Promotion and Investment set to launch in December. My management company as well set to launch in December. My team, me and my team, have been keeping tabs on artists from our own city that we plan to bring aboard. You know what I mean? It's all types of things, and what we learned, man, which it was something that's very useful for what I wish we had way back then when we had our dream. Marketing, man. Marketing is the key, man. Get your ducks in a row. You know what I mean? Get all your line up your ducks, man. Get them in a row and do it, man. Like
I said marketing and improving on the craft, on like learning your craft.
Oh yeah, for sure. But as you can see, artists don't even have to have their craft now. You know what I mean? It's the marketing.
Yeah, now.
And if you
Now.
see, back in the day, I was 90% rapper, 10% business. Like, you know what I mean? But in this market right now, you gotta just be 10% rapper and 90% business. You know what I'm saying? Just
Right.
to,
And then I was,
you know,
then, you know, I was the only one trying to do the business part.
exactly.
And then that's what made it hard, bro. And
But see, don't think that it was a waste though.
no, not at all.
I saw you, man. And I studied that shit, man. Like, you know what I mean? The business is the most important of it all.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, and that's where it's at, man. Like, I took that serious, man. Like,
Yeah.
serious.
That shit was like a school to me, even though I was the one trying to tell people, hey, you know what I'm saying? On the bid, I was more business than craft, even though people liked us. But I wish I still was on the craft so I can get my, you know what I'm saying? Now my beats sounding good, you know what I'm saying? But I be on that movie shit. Now I done got into a new craft. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's all about balance, man. To balance it and to work it out, because some days you gotta be more rapper than business, but then some days you gotta be more business than rap. So, you know, it's just about balance. Learning how to equalize it, man. Like that's the key.